So in this 42nd lecture, I'll discuss today the rectifier efficiency. Rectifier efficiency, or what do you mean by the efficiency? Use another word. Or what do you mean by the efficiency of a rectifier? Rectifier efficiency, and this is represented by neta. Of course, initially I'll discuss the rectifier efficiency of a half-wave rectifier, as we are dealing with the half-wave rectifier right now. So rectifier efficiency, look at the definition of this. What do you mean by rectifier efficiency? First of all, when I say efficiency, in general, this efficiency, suppose I represent this efficiency by E or neta. It is, in general, forget about the rectifier, the efficiency is nothing, it is simply the ratio of output power. I can say it is power output. It is the ratio of output power to input power, to the power which is applied at the input. In general, efficiency is the ratio of the power. What is the ratio of the power at the output to the ratio of the power at the input? That is, what is the input, what is the applied input, what is the power which is applied at the input, and what is the power that we obtain at the output. The ratio of these two is called the efficiency. Now, as far as a rectifier is concerned, for a rectifier, if you remember, the circuit is something like this. Half-wave rectifier I'll take. There's a transformer here, there's a diode, and there's a load resistance RL. The input that we apply is like this. I've done this many times with you. And the output which I'll obtain is of this nature that we have seen. Of course, this is omega t and this is input Vi. Again, this is omega t and this is the output current I, for example, for between 0, pi and all these things. This is, now if you see that this is the input is AC, input is AC, and the output is DC, or even I say that this output is having some AC ripples also. It has some, because it is not a pure DC, it is a pulsating DC. So in spite of saying that simply it is output power, we say that this we obtain this output power here. This is the output point, and this is your input. All the actual input is here. We assume that this rectification starts from this point, so I am assuming this as Vi. This is my input and this is the output. So if this input is AC and this output is DC, which is delivered to the load, so I can say that this is the DC power. This power, of course, in case of rectifier, when I say that what is the efficiency of a rectifier, efficiency for a rectifier, this power output is DC and this input is AC. So it is the DC power delivered to the load to the AC input hour, to the AC input power. I can define this way, that this efficiency, in general I say that this is, okay, in general it is PDC upon PAC. This neta, I'll write it. It is PDC, that is a DC power, P for P power and DC of course, upon PAC. Or I say in general, I'll define it. It is a DC power delivered to the load. DC power delivered to the load. DC power delivered to the load to the AC input power. AC input power. This is the definition of rectifier efficiency. In general, efficiency, I said that it is, in general, efficiency is output power to the input power, a ratio of output power to the input power. Now in case of rectifier, the output which is delivered to the load is a DC while the input is a AC. Of course, it's a pulsating DC. So we say that it is the DC power, the power of this DC power delivered to the load, DC power delivered to the load to the AC input power. I hope that this definition is clear to you. Now let's rest everything is very simple, and I say that this is equal to, now I define this as it is equal to, or I say this implies that this neta is equal to, I am repeating this, it is equal to PDC upon PAC. Simply. Now all I have to do is to find the value of this PDC and PAC. So let's find out. Now since this PDC is the DC value or the average value of this wave, or across this, I am interested in the power here. So DC I am finding across this RL only. So I can say it is equal to IDC, the current flowing through this, as I said, the average current is IDC or I average. We have found this. It is equal to IDC square into RL, IDC square into RL. P is equal to, power is equal to I square into R. I hope that this is clear. PDC is equal to this much, and at the same time I can say that the value of PAC. What is the value of PAC? Whenever AC is there, I'll have to use RMS value. So I can say it is equal to I RMS square into, remember that it is RF plus RL. What is RF? RF is nothing. It is the forward resistance offered by this diode. I defined this. It is equal to, assuming that this diode is having some resistance and forward resistance as RF. So when I say it is a AC, complete will be there, RF plus RL. On the other hand, across this, we are interested in the DC current across this load resistance. So I am using this as IDC square into RL, and here it is I RMS square into RF plus RL. Now after this, it is quite simple. Now I apply the formula for, since we have just defined that this efficiency is equal to PDC upon PAC, PDC upon PAC, or I can say that this is equal to IDC square into RL. I substitute the value of PDC is equal to IDC square into RL upon value of PAC is I RMS square into RF plus RL. Now if you remember, I derived with you for half wave rectifier, since I am using it here on a separate point. For half wave rectifier, if you remember, we derived that IDC is equal to Im by pi, and IRMS is equal to Im by 2. We have derived this already in the previous lectures, that this IDC is equal to Im by pi and IRMS is equal to Im by 2. All I do, I substitute this IDC is equal to Im by pi here and IRMS is equal to Im by 2 here. So I can say that the value of this neta, that is the efficiency, is equal to Im by pi. It is equal to Im by pi whole square, IDC whole square, so Im by pi whole square into RL upon Im by 2 whole square into RF plus RL. This Im will cancel, 2 to the 4 upon pi square. This implies that the value of neta, this value of neta will be equal to 4 upon pi square into RL upon RF plus RL. I hope that this is clear to you. This is the value of efficiency. We'll use this as a formula for a half wave rectifier. So the efficiency, of course, I am using this for a half wave rectifier. The efficiency of half wave rectifier is 4 upon pi square into RL upon RF plus RL. Now ideally I can say that ideally. If I assume an ideal rectifier, an ideal diode here, if I assume that this diode is an ideal one, this is ideal one means this factor, this RF is 0. It does not offer any resistance. It is a zero resistance diode. So ideally I can say that this RF, ideally this RF is tending to 0, or practically also this RF is very much less than RL. Ideally this RF is equal to 0. So I can say when this diode is ideal, when the diode used here is ideal, of course in that case the efficiency will be maximum. This efficiency, it is depending upon this factor only. It is decreasing because of this factor only. So if this factor is 0, this will be maximum. So I can say under this condition, neta maximum, that is the maximum efficiency, I say it is neta maximum, means maximum efficiency of a half wave rectifier, it is equal to this RF is 0, this RL and RL will cancel, so it will be 4 upon pi square. 4 upon pi square. The maximum value of this is equal to 4 upon pi square, and if I find it in percentage, that is if I multiply this by 100, this comes out to be neta maximum. I think approximately it will be equal to 40.1%, nearly like this. Please cross check it. It is approximately 40 to 41%. Just cross check this result. It is approximately 40 to 41%. So it is only, this is one of the disadvantage of a half wave rectifier, that the maximum efficiency is only 40%, means rest 60% is wasted. So this is about the efficiency of this. So I have done some parameters with you. Let's do a very small numerical problem based on this much. I'll take a very basic problem based on this. Let's write out a problem, a numerical problem. I'll say that numerical problem is a diode having internal resistance or forward resistance, one are the same thing. Internal resistance, having internal resistance of 20 ohm, having internal resistance of 20 ohm in half wave rectifier, in a half wave rectifier. I say that if the applied voltage, suppose I say if applied voltage, or applied signal, you can say internal applied signal, applied voltage is, suppose I say that the applied voltage is simply 50 sin omega t, 50 sin omega t, then I say determine first part. I say find the value of IRMS, of course for output voltage, and I average value, average or DC value are the same thing. And then I say that find the second part. I say determine PDC, PAC. Third part, I say find the efficiency of this also, find the efficiency. That's all. If this is a numerical. Now see, look at, if I draw the circuit diagram for this particular figure, it will be simply like this, that you have a diode here. I'm not using the transformer, I'm dealing after transformer, because transformer specifications are not given to you. There's a diode here and there's a load resistance. If you see, there's a load resistance. Now this diode is having some forward resistance. This diode is having this, the forward resistance of this diode is 20 ohm. Just try to understand this. This 20 ohm, having internal resistance this much of 20 ohm. And one more thing I say in the problem only, that if load resistance, I'll add here, if load resistance if load resistance is say 800 ohm, that is this RL is given to me. This is RL. This RL, this is of course RF, which is equal to 20 ohm given to me. This RL is 800 ohm. And the input, it says that the input is 50 sine omega t. 50 sine omega t. Now if you compare this, look at the solution. Look at the solution. This is VI. This is nothing VI. If you compare this VI, since you have VI is equal to Vm sine omega t. Vi is equal to Vm sine omega t. If you compare this here, the given value is this much. Vi is equal to this much. So here I can say, therefore, the given value of Vm, given what? Vm is equal to, this Vm is 50 volt. 50 volt. Next is Im. Now, this is Vm. Im, if I say that the current flowing here is I. Suppose I say that the current is I. Of course, I will be equal to Im. I will be equal to Im when V is equal to Vm. Now, when V is equal to 50, current flowing here will be 50 upon this much. Therefore, Im. We have done this also. Im is equal to Vm upon Rf plus Rl. I hope this is clear to you. So Im will be 50 upon, this is 800 and this is 20. Rf is 20 and Rl is 800. I hope this is clear to you. So approximately this comes out to be 61 milliampere according to my calculations. Now, once I found this Im, this I have done. Next is IDC or I average. IDC or I average. We have done that. This is equal to Im by pi. Im I have already calculated. Value of pi you know. You can simply find it. So as per my calculation, this IDC is equal to 19.4 milliampere. Next is IRMS. IRMS is what? It is Im by 2. I hope that this is clear to you. Im by 2. This is Im 61. So it will be 30.5 milliampere. 30.5 milliampere. Next is PDC you have to find and PAC you have to find. PDC is equal to IDC square into RL. What is IDC? IDC we have just found that the value of IDC is equal to this much. IDC square. So it is 19.4. Of course in ampere it will be 10 to the power minus 3. 19.4 whole square. IDC square into RL. RL is 800. RL is 800. So you can find it from here. That is the value of PDC. As per my calculation, it is approximately equal to 30 millivolt, or I say it is equal to 0.301 watt. I wanted to cross check these results, please. So this is PDC. Next part is to find the value of PAC. I am doing it here. Next I have to find the value of PAC. It is equal to IRMS square into RF plus RL. PAC. We have just derived. It is equal to IRMS square into RF plus RL. IRMS we have just done. It is equal to IRMS is 30.5. So it is 30.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 because it was in milliampere. 10 to the power minus 3 whole square into RF plus RL, that is 20 plus 800. I hope that this is clear to you, and as per my calculation this comes out to be 0.763 0.763 watt. Please cross check these results. I may be wrong also. Next, last part is to find the rectifier efficiency. So rectifier efficiency neta is equal to PDC upon PAC into 100 in percentage. Into 100 it is equal to this much. So this comes out to be approximately 39.5% as my calculation. Also you can find this without using these two. If you don't want to use these two, you can find the efficiency by this 4 upon pi square into RL upon RF plus RL. That will give you the same result. So I hope that this is clear to you. I'll stop it here. Thank you.